Hey gamers, welcome to this gameplay video. So today we're going to be playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Um, so this game I actually have played before, but I decided to get rid of it, and when I got rid of it I deleted the save data I had, so I'm going to be starting over, sadly, but you know, I really enjoyed this game. I think this might be my favorite Pokemon game on Switch, so we're just going to play it. Welcome to my realm located beyond both time and space. So I may be reading this, I know the story. It is well that thou art here. What are you, a persona character? I am that which humans call Arceus, or Arceus, whichever way. Now I wish to know the appearance. So let's go with this guy. What is thy name? Why, it is this. Choppers. Yes. So soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Yes. Seek out all Pokémon and thou shalt find me once more. Cool. I'll read the story. I wasn't sure if I would, or the dialogue, but you know, might as well, right? I mean, some of you guys have not played this game, and even if you have, you haven't seen me play it, even though I have played it before. Looks like the sun and the solar system. Wake up. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh, do wake up. Are you alive, my boy? No, I'm dead. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Pluto Beats, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow alter your memory? Probably butchered that. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I'd say you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. May I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't know anyone here and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. Somehow, I guess. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Froom, Pliss Plas. Oh my, I completely forgot. I had just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. My, that's a relief, though you fell from the sky. It seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these three Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called, yes. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Leviton. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Is Pokemon such as these three here. Wait. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run away, from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round him up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait. I believe I picked the owl guy when I played this game. I think. Okay. Oh, there's our phone. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee Arc Phone and thee mission seek out all Pokemon. Okay. I guess we gotta look for... Okay, this is our bag. Is there a way to like zoom out the camera? I don't remember. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. I guess you never miss. I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see? I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rollit. Rollit can photosynthesize like a plant and apparently battles using its sharp feathers. Crew. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or raid. It is surprise or raid. I don't know if I said that right. Froom. The Pokemon near the pond is Ocelot. Ocelot naps while floating underwater, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plasplass. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you go, here you are my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Obtain 50. And if you gather the necessary materials, cool. But that won't do for an explanation. Well, I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are recent inventions. You see, throw one of them at a Pokemon, and the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'll be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say such, opposed to given my own dire lack of skill in this area. So, Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at him. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You're gonna keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. I forgot, how do I... No. Well... Okay, there we go. I was trying to duck. Oh, wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. It seems you quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only two of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't see fearful Pokemon in the slightest. So why do we sound weird? I don't remember sounding like this when I played the game. I can hardly believe it. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon that might catch them. Brave indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up, Sarpus, shall we? I think I want to pick the Ocelot this time. A what? I guess I'm afraid that can't happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. I'm not old. Why you call me old? There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come following. I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you can catch Pokemon so audibly when you're only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. The object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. As a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented and not many have mastered the skill of using them. And to you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon, your goal is to seek out every Pokemon and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Yes. And whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We're a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. And we'll sort out your loggings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Also guys, I plan to play this game for like an hour, so like 45 more minutes I think to go, roughly. This way if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. The road we're on now is known as to the locals as Skull Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now the impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for the entire outfit. On Brother Chan, I almost forgot. Father Asen? I don't know. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might ask you to wait for me at the canteen. It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and for information on your missions and requests. Also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers, then head for it. Also, did I mention that I got this game again recently along with Mario Party? I wanted to re-get this game again. And I wanted a new game, so I got Mario Party as well. With no food for freeloaders, survival out there is a daily battle, you know. What matter of threats is this? It's one of those Pokemon creatures, you need to throw a Pokeball at it. If you intend to stay here in the village, you should spend some time talking to everyone. Where you come from, that's quite the outfit. Get a Pokemon, I wish I'd never been brought here. What about the state of things here in Jubilife Village? We lack basic necessities and there are some strange people around, including me. One odd way to dress. Is that fast food where you're from? We'll come into the village. If we want to guard the village properly, we'll need to partner up with Pokemon. Never seen that child here before. Had a rather traumatic experience when a wild Pokemon attacked me. Now I'm scared to even set foot outside the village. They say the Pokemon of Hisui, I don't know, are more savage and powerful than those of other regions. You won't find any Pokemon in Polo Beach. It's about as safe as things get around here. Oh, it's B to Lake Duck. The region is huge and there's lots of dangerous Pokemon too, but you came here anyway. How come? I don't know. Back in my hometown, I got an older brother who's gonna inherit the family farm and all, but I'm gonna make my own way here in Hisui. Pretty new to the village myself. I tried to talk to everyone I made, so I always learn something new. Cool. Investigate. Kamal Bridge. Commander Komodo is fantastically strong. Rumor has it he once sent a Pokemon flying with one of those sumo throws he's so proud of. Even if you're a friend of the professors, that doesn't mean you could go anywhere you please. How dare you? Now, who might you be? I haven't seen you here in the village before. New hairstyle means a fresh look, and a fresh outlook lets you change your fortunes. Never seen clothes quite like yours, hon. Where might they be from? Pokemon terrify me. Even going out to gather berries is the worst. Well, there's dangers beyond these gates. You should stay inside the village. Okay. I'm just looking around. Wonder if there's anyone capable of catching enough Pokemon to fill all the pastures here. That will be me. I'll do it. Okay, there's people here. I'll talk to her in a bit. Are you looking for someone? Yes. I don't know who. The Galaxy team is made up of several corps. Let's see, there's the Security, Construction, and Agriculture Corps, and a few others besides. Our human weapons are no match against the fangs and claws of Pokemon. Those survey corps people, what is it they're actually investigating? They seem to do is eat potato mons at the Wallflower. Are they making some sort of potato decks or what? Was that something over there? Or was that a tree? So this village of ours also attracts strange gabbard folks like yourself, eh? I came here from across the sea and Churchill feels to call my very own. For this venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. Okay, let's go talk now to the main person we need to. What does this say? Enter. Now, you better head to the wallflower. Okay, here we are, lady. Or it's a guy, not a lady. My bad. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? I like how we look sad. The wallflowers for Galaxy team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by Pokemon? You'd be mice meat in those flimsy clothes. Also, she's very cute. I mean, what? If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laviton. He's a scholar from a faraway place. This Pokemon do get away from here at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor will, I'll do wonder how long he'll last. Fortunately, just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow to put it mildly. Professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the survey corps? You can just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Clinny's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Clinny? I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Assuming the individual can contribute to the survey corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Clinny. Professor Laughton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. Now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so? I'm not 15. Quite old enough to work for your keep. We can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us. That's pretty sus. Okay. Without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Well, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal, lunch, and pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mons, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi? Mons? I don't know. Never fail to please. Professor Lamington, where exactly do you meet our visitor here? Well, you know of the great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. I like her facial expression. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hishu region. That there are in the grass and forest, by water, or whatever they like. Our job as the survey corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where I will come in. You successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. The way the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3. We have a hard time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. To be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. The key is to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know, the slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. And so we'll start to rein in the good captain stress eating soon enough. Now, how you have your fill. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all the members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. It was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, do you remember that has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in my skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. That's kind of mean. Captain clearly is somewhat like Hishu in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend had not fallen for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Fascinating, strong. I'm just gonna say the same thing. I wonder if anything actually scares her. Okay, well, let's just continue on. Enter. Water tastes good. It just looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. It's a jug used to store drinking water, has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Nice fire in the sunken hearth can keep the entire room heated. The dresser are very solid construction where extra sets of clothes can be kept. Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hishu region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Any tips for team members? Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open a menu, then scroll with the ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress save automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help screen in the menu, then selecting settings. So, settings. Do we have auto saved on? I'm fine with going normal. Autosave is enabled. Toggle to display information. Why would I not want to have that on? Between the loudest. Okay, and then. Okay. There's a full-length mirror. Wow, really? It's a paper lantern. It seems to use oil as its fuel. Well, let's go to sleep. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. The next day. Good morning. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, sir. Let's get it. Give it our all. Go and hear about your trial. Well, no need to dilly dally. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silly is waiting. With no food for freeloaders? Okay. I need to keep reading the same dialogue. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. The match with the Survey Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silly, I'm here. Is here. You may enter. That's a lot of paperwork. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Partition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fields and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Sinks. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. The distinction should not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday. I tried to be simple enough for him if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps saddles to carry whatever you may need in the field. That saddle doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Press the Y button when consulting the map on your Earth phone and you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laverton? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, I absolutely must pass this trial. And as a Professor Pokemon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Froom. Players Blast. Go on, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're really curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Again, last time I picked Rowlet. I kind of want to go with Ocelot. You know what? Let's go with Ocelot. Plus class. Do you want Ocelot as your first partner? Yes. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Philadelphia Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good. So I've tucked Ocelot back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. You receive Ocelot. And what advice, my boy? Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Cuckoo, Froom. They look as if they're cheering on different Ocelot. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. Did it go dashing from the village when it fell out of the sky? After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research from now on. Foom. By the by, what species has Captain Kellen charged you with catching? That's matching. All three of those species can be found in Obscene Field lands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. More Pokeballs? We have a lot. You obtain 20. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you already seen. You have the trial cleared in no time. If you're finally ready, you'll have to leave the village for your trial, then turn after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. You know what is expected of you now is up to you to see things through. Abba. We're running low on potions, guess I'll need to go and gather more materials. It's safe here in Jubilee Village. Don't forget you can always return here to rest and recover. Up the third floor is the office of the Galaxy Team's Commander, Komodo. Not going up there until we know a little more about your mystery, kid. We're in the middle of nowhere out here. We have to make what we need ourselves. Maybe a small thing, but it sure feels great to be able to make what's needed for the team. What? Okay. Yeah, just making sure I understood right. This is a pretty big area. Oh. Hey, where you come from? Your clothes look kind of weird. I came from the future. You have this trial cleared in no time. Nothing here seems relevant to you. Yes, it does. Up on the third floor is the office of the Galaxy Team's Commander. You're not going up there. Okay. Okay, so we're going over here. Oh, what happened to our Pokeballs? We had like 30 more. I guess they took them away. Well, it's this guy. He's totally not bad. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I cannot really tell. You're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Gecko Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you fell from the sky, and you know, that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. When you have a Pokemon, you're surely full of interesting surprises. Investigate the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success, so what do you say? How about you and I see our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I'm also here about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. So I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. I know. Guild member will challenge you to battle. Send out Tolpig. So, ow. And we only have tackle, so let's just keep doing that. Okay, that's it. Moves items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Oh, we leveled up. And a new move. So it's good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your shadow, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. But so few people here have their own Pokemon, if only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Anyway, let me help out our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and things. Okay, it restores 60 HP. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. It's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilee Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell rest the guardsmen where you're going. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your tribe begins just a short way past that front gate. Correct, I was informed you'll be passing through. The show will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Yes, let's go. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Sinks. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silly got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our bearing captain, but what help exactly could you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's begin the trial. Okay. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you met to cats all live here. Obsidian Fieldlands. Along comes the Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. I did not read the full dialogue. Was that it? In case to aim carefully, not that you seem to need my advice and discern when I know. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon, keeping your sights as long as it's nearby, and keeping your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon's attacks. Bidoof has a mellow disposition, that means it tends not to run for people, so they'll still be easy. Oh, there you go. You kind of Bidoof well done trying to find your next Pokemon. As a starly, there's skittish little things that run off if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. It'll be harder to spot. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouch low, you'll be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. Okay. Nice. That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. I forgot there's something I ought to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to draw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silly tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to draw an item, press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to sign. Or reach your final hurdle, catching a Sinks. Okay. There, that's Sinks. Sinks has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get rated, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The arrows you see pointing up above Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon if it has picked a fight with you. You warn Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be catched unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in a battle. It's easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply draw a Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon added. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button. It will allow you to toggle between your thrown items and your Pokemon team. Okay. Do this. No. How do I... Wait. I'm trying to... I gotta just use an item. Oh, almost dead. Item. I don't remember. Was there a quicker way to do that? Like to... Oh my god. Yes. Is that quicker? Okay, good. That's how you cut Sinks. You approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of completing a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations! You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'll best report to Captain Silly. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? I want to keep getting Pokemon. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though you never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally, Captain. Silly awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silly will be very pleased. Okay, I'm still the same dialogue. Was this guy new? Gonna live here for now on. I suggest you sign up for the Galaxy team. The captain, yeah, will be very pleased. We completed your thing, lady. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to that saddle. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Receive a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed to the room you used last night, and you'll report at once to the 3rd floor. Send yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. When you're ready to get into your uniform, make sure to use the mirror in your quarters. Okay, well, let's go change. And then our mirror. You want to change your outfit? Yes. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and Survey sandals. Oh, okay, there. Okay, I'm just looking. We don't really have anything else, so yeah. Yes. And change it to your Survey Corps uniform. So why do you change in the mirror and not in the desk thing or drawer, whatever? Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Is that the hat? Yeah. I don't really care about the hat. Now present yourself to the commander. The commander's room is on the 3rd floor of the headquarters. Now present yourself, okay. I thought this was the 3rd floor. No, this is the 3rd floor. I've been waiting for you. I am Komodo, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are, yes sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you've made of. Face me in combat. Try to throw him. You got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome for everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us, sus again, might see your arrival as a potent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilai Village now. Delegate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Pokemon terrifying creatures, keep your wits about you as you work. Oh, we did it. So the commander has also accepted you. Understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Recipe for crafting Pokeballs. And 3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silly. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokemon, or Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. The basics of crafting. I can't talk to her anymore. Well done, entering a place in our team. My name is Ashley. I'm the local clother. The professor asks that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You should have an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope your arrival yourself of the village. Wait, what? I hope you'll avail yourself to the village humble sops. Jeez. It's really craft work. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. To spend the money you got from the captain or on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. You can use the workbenches in Jubilai Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Let's craft. Do we have 15 right now? Yeah, we have. Okay, now we have 20. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. Recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. And so that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. On that note, here you are. Receive a Pokedex. Volume research of Mutt's Pokemon results. Okay. Wait, what? What is the thing it's telling me about the task? Okay. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokedex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'll be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Field Lens Camp whenever you are ready, my good man. Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Field Lens Camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill the request, you may receive a nice reward. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Ripple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laverton, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. There was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance or stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your saddle. And so I decided I want to raise a Woople myself and have it evolve. If you're part of the Survey Corps on you, you catch a Woople, could you let me have it? Do a reward in it for you, I promise. Just give me a Woople if you can. Okay. And there's another quest here. You're the newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to complete that Pokedex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, can we do a few? We'll find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you completed it. And there's another request here. I know Saint's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch the Saints, could you show it to me? I gotta see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. I mean, can I just do this now? Get one of those things to show me? Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. I said its ears have the yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. We got potions. Who was the person that needed? Welcome. What can I help you today? Also, I hate that you have to buy the hairstyle before you even selected. Okay. Where's the... Okay, crafting. We could probably buy... Let's at least buy this. Yeah. You can purchase new clothing items such as kimonos or shoes. What can I help you with, hon? Yeah, I don't... I want to wear black, you know. I could wear, yeah. buy, yes, and then, no, I wanna, and I'm already out of money, and I don't really care about, I could wear glasses, I don't got money right now, well, but even then, there's no square glasses yet, so let me get out to come visit my humble shop again. Let's go here because I want to get rid of my hat. I don't like it. So maybe I could just do it from the menu, but yeah, I think this suits me more. Everyday trousers. What's the thing about where's the thing about the everyday kimono? Okay, well, was that what was given to us? By the professor? Anyway, that's gonna be it, guys, for this gameplay video. I hope you enjoyed. I could keep playing, but I am gonna go now, so, yeah, I really enjoyed playing this game. Again, you know, it's been a while since I last played it. Definitely want to continue it, you know, because it's a fun time, and I think it might be my favorite of the Switch Pokemon games. So if you want to see more, let me know in the comments, but otherwise, yeah, play some Xenoblade, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace, bye everyone.